Tonight, a seismic shift in the tense standoff over the South China Sea. The Philippines has made a bold and dramatic move, acquiring the KF-21 Boramae, a state-of-the-art fighter jet from South Korea. This isn't just a military purchase, it's a declaration that the days of being a passive observer are over. The skies above the archipelago are about to be guarded by a new hawk, one with the talons to match its resolve. This move sends a clear message across the contested waters, directly to Beijing. For years, the Philippine Air Force has operated with aging equipment, often outmatched and outmaneuvered. This acquisition changes that narrative. The Boramae, or Young Hawk, represents a generational leap in technology and capability. Filipino pilots, once limited by older aircraft, will soon climb into the cockpit of a 4.5-generation fighter designed for modern aerial combat. It is a direct response to the growing assertiveness of China's maritime forces. Now, the Philippines is equipping itself not just to patrol, but to deter. This is a strategic pivot from defense to credible deterrence, a fundamental change in military doctrine. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. emphasized a sacred duty to protect the nation's sovereignty and create a secure environment for the Filipino people. The KF-21 is the centerpiece of this renewed commitment, a symbol of national pride, and a tool to back up diplomatic protests with military credibility. The message is simple: the Philippines will no longer be pushed around. A new chapter in its history is being written, high above the clouds. The world is watching as the Philippines takes flight into a new era. What makes the KF-21 Boramae a game-changer for the Philippine Air Force? Developed by South Korea and Indonesia, the Boramae is a 4.5-generation fighter, far beyond the Philippines' current FA-50s. It boasts advanced stealth, making it harder for enemy radar to detect, giving pilots a crucial edge in contested airspace. Its AESA radar tracks multiple targets with precision, in all weather, providing unparalleled situational awareness. The jet carries a formidable arsenal, including long-range missiles, capabilities the Philippine Air Force has long sought. The Boramae is a hunter, and its senses are sharp. Its open architecture avionics allow for easy upgrades, ensuring relevance for decades. The twin-engine design offers reliability and survivability, vital for a nation of over 7,000 islands. The Boramae is built for long-range maritime patrols over the West Philippine Sea. For the Philippine Air Force, demanding monstulier triantur, and nanindaming sampur, Kernainensure, this is a quantum leap from counter-insurgency to asserting air superiority. The KF-21 provides the muscle needed to create a credible anti-access and area denial bubble around key territories. Pilots will undergo extensive training, and the support infrastructure will be upgraded. This is not just about buying jets, it's about building a modern, formidable air force for the 21st century. This move is about more than military hardware. It's a statement of national identity and sovereignty. For decades, the Philippines navigated the South China Sea with limited resources, its protests often ignored. The KF-21 Boramae changes the tone, giving the Philippines a stronger hand both diplomatically and militarily. The West Philippine Sea is a vital economic lifeline, rich in fisheries and potential energy reserves. Protecting these resources is national survival. The Boramae will patrol these waters, responding swiftly to incursions and serving as a visible deterrent. Modernizing the armed forces has been a long-stated goal, but the KF-21 deal is the most ambitious step yet. It elevates the armed forces of the Philippines to a new level of capability and pride. The KF-21 becomes a pillar of national security, reinforcing the 2016 arbitral ruling that invalidated China's expansive claims. While the ruling lacked enforcement, the Boramae provides the missing credibility. The Philippines is now willing to back its legal and diplomatic positions with real power. This is a strategic investment in sovereignty and a declaration that the archipelago will be defended. The strategic context is the escalating tension in the South China Sea. China's assertiveness, militarized islands, Coast Guard deployments, and challenges to Philippine outposts has created a volatile environment. The Philippines, with older assets, has often been at a disadvantage. The KF-21 Boramae closes a critical capability gap, narrowing the technological divide with China's advanced air force. A squadron of Boramaes would force any aggressor to think twice before violating Philippine airspace or maritime zones. This move also strengthens the Philippines' position among regional powers, enhancing its standing within ASEAN. The Boramae is a direct counter to gray zone tactics, using non-military assets to assert control. Its sensors can monitor vast areas, tracking these fleets and deterring aggressive maneuvers. The jet provides top cover for Philippine vessels, allowing them to operate with greater security. The conflict is pulled out of the gray zone into a domain where the Philippines can compete. Acquiring the KF-21 Boramae is a profound strategic leap for the Philippines. The nation's defense posture is shifting from internal security to external defense at an accelerated pace. The Boramae is designed for air superiority and maritime strike, central to defending a maritime nation. The new doctrine is credible deterrence, making the cost of aggression prohibitively high. The Philippines can now actively shape its security environment, not just react to threats. The acquisition enhances the country's ability to contribute to regional security and coalition operations. The KF-21 can integrate with partner nations' assets, strengthening collective defense. This transforms the Philippines from a security consumer to a genuine security provider. For Filipinos, the Boramae is a symbol of strength and resilience, rallying the nation behind a stronger future. The Boramae is not just a weapon, it is an inspiration. This landmark deal is the product of a deepening partnership between the Philippines and South Korea, with strong U.S. support. Seoul has become a key supplier of military hardware, and the KF-21 deal is the culmination of growing trust and shared interests. The agreement will likely include technology transfer, training, and long-term maintenance support, crucial for building indigenous capacity. Filipino technicians will work alongside Koreans, gaining invaluable skills and knowledge. This transfer of technology is a force multiplier, fostering self-reliance for decades to come. The United States, as a treaty ally, has strongly supported Manila's modernization, providing aid, joint exercises, and critical intelligence. Many KF-21 components are of American origin, making U.S. approval essential. This trilateral cooperation, Manila's resolve, Seoul's technology, and Washington's backing, creates a powerful synergy. The partnership sends a diplomatic signal, a united front among nations committed to upholding international law. For China, it complicates strategic calculations. Disputes are no longer purely bilateral. The Philippines is now deeply integrated into a network of strong security partners. This alliance building is key to balancing against a larger neighbor and ensuring the Philippines does not stand alone. The KF-21 Boramae acquisition brings significant economic and industrial benefits to the Philippines. Local participation and industrial offsets mean parts of the aircraft could be manufactured or assembled in the Philippines, creating high-skilled jobs. This will catalyze the development of a domestic aerospace and defense industry, raising standards and capabilities. Technology transfer is the most valuable long-term benefit, moving the Philippines from buyer to partner in production and maintenance. Maintenance, repair, and overhaul facilities could serve regional operators, positioning the Philippines as an aerospace hub. The skills and knowledge gained will empower the nation for generations. Economic and industrial benefits are intertwined with strategic goals, creating a virtuous cycle of growth and security. The investment is not just in defense, but in the nation's future. The KF-21 Boramae deal will cause ripples across ASEAN and the Indo-Pacific. It sets a new benchmark for air power, likely spurring other states to accelerate their own modernization. A stronger Philippines can lead ASEAN toward a more assertive collective stance on the South China Sea. The acquisition reinforces the integrated deterrence strategy of the U.S. and its allies, making the Philippines a potent node in the security network. It enhances interoperability with allied forces, making joint exercises and operations more seamless. China may condemn the move, but for many, it's a stabilizing step and a legitimate response to coercion. The deal underscores a trend middle powers are taking a more active role in their own defense. The region is becoming more resilient against domination by any single power. The Philippines' acquisition of the KF-21 Boramae marks a historic turning point. This is more than a military procurement, it's the dawn of a new era of confidence and credible deterrence. The Boramae embodies the nation's will to defend its sovereign rights. It's a promise to protect territory, secure resources, and shape the nation's future. Integrating such an advanced platform is a challenge, but one the Philippines is ready to meet. The presence of these young hawks will change the strategic landscape and provide leverage for diplomats and protection for sailors. The decision will echo throughout the region, inspiring others and reinforcing alliances. The partnership with South Korea and U.S. support highlight a new model of collective security. The real weapon is the newfound confidence and resolve of the Filipino nation. A future of greater security and stability is being actively forged with courage and conviction in the skies above the archipelago.